Got ourselves. Who's first? Pulsing. Oh, see if I can maybe get the nameplates. Okay, they kind of sort of work. Hunter. This man, dude. Wait, who's first? Is it check? Is it pulsing? I don't even know. I think they're still trying to figure it out. Is it check? I'm assuming. You went marksman? You went dark ranger marksman? Hold on a second. Is it not dueling him? Okay, I think the team one is still trying to figure out who's going to be first, who's going to be next. Or is it? Shadow Priest. Okay, it is Shadow Priest. Okay. They have to switch over. They have to make a switch over real quick. Void Torrent immediately for pulsing. Try to see if he can get that range damage in onto Heart. Does go for the wall. Try to see if he can escape the Void, man. Look how good it looks. The animation of it. It's literally a black hole. God, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love these animations. Pulsing, trying to see if he can swing around the corner. Full PI available. If he can get himself another one of those Void Torrent, massive stone, huge damage onto Hunter. Goes in for big flame, trying to make some damage happen. He got plenty of mobility for a bit. Hunter trying to see if he can get him some damage going on with the scatter on the fear. Perfect trade. Pulsing does end up breaking out of it a little bit quicker with another Void Torrent. Hunter goes in for a full turtle. Needs to find a way to escape the Void. You gotta find a way to avoid the Void. I don't know why the Hellbolt literally went up in the sky. Try to see if you get a stun to Pulsing. Man's got plenty of dots. Silence on the Hunter. Fade for a second. Just try to see if you can layer him full of the dots. Hunter got wall, and that's about it. That's literally the only thing he's got right now. Yeah, Marksman compared to Survival, man. Marksman Dark Ranger is fine. Actually, we saw him get played quite well, too. But compared to Survival with the, the pack leader, it's a whole nother story, dude. Whole nother story. Tartic up next, whereas the Pulsing immediately hits him with a fear, trinket out of the rogue, cheap shot to follow. And Pulsing is fine. He's got himself full wall and everything available in case he needs to stun. Just try to see if he can back up out of the quick Void Torrent. Cancels it a little bit early, that or no. Cloak shot is for the rogue. Does end up kind of leaping over to Pulsing very, very quickly. Still got himself the Void Eruption, or yeah, Void Eruption. What eruption? Void Rift? Rift, that's the word. He has a Disperse. I don't know if he uses it. He just started to see if he can layer more DPs onto Tartic right now, dude. Just trying to keep the damage rolling. Got himself E, quick fear, couple of heals. As long as you keep the offensive pressure rolling, that E does a lot of value. Maybe looking at his first rotation. Just trying to get kicked if he can help it. Kidney, yeah, there goes the kick. There goes the Disperse, there goes the CC, there goes it all. Tartic is still keep putting in the pressure though. If he gets a lot of those coin flips, they keep doing that cosmic damage. Normally, not a big fan of people taking gate. For Shadow Priest, though, it has 0 mobility. I'm actually okay with him taking gate. I don't know, just something about that class. 0 mobility, fear. I think it's over. Yeah, there's just no way. He got himself the pet. He's got himself the burst. He's got himself everything. It's just over. Warrior looking good for Warrior PvE wise. Warrior did not get. Warrior really needed a utility before Loken. I think they're going okay. They feel pretty fun to play. They needed some kind of like extra utility because I feel like it still is going to be a little bit more competitive for them. I guess like rogues, demon hunters, other melee classes that bring utility. Warriors just don't bring nearly as much unique utility. Spear down into Pulsing. Does fade out of it. Hold on a second. Just try to see if he can sprint out of there. Oh, he's got, you know what? Never mind. Maybe I was wrong about priests having no mobility. Maybe it's just not a lot of priests utilizing mobility because this man literally ran out of a spear and then started guiding a warrior around circles while dotting the guy. Look at Nuke himself. Or Nukified himself. That's his real ID. I don't know why I'm calling it my real ID. It sounds like adding sir. It's part of the name. It's like the official full name. It's like saying, look at Johnny's health. Instead of calling him full on Jonathan. Fade in the stone too. He's got him in the ropes, dude. He's actually got him in the ropes. The full rift. Look at the circle the rift has. It's a clear outline that you're in. Man, with the tentacles around the corner, try to go for a leap as a full flames down. I don't know how you escape this one. I have no idea how you make your way out of this. And Yuki Fighter is in the not in a great spot. He's still trying to keep himself alive, man. Man is on a run. This man is on a run away from a priest. What is the last time you've seen a warrior just completely stay away from a shadow priest like that? What is the last time you've seen someone like this? Full crash around the corner. He's got himself defense. He's got himself a setup. Avatar and Spear come back up very, very soon. He's got to find a way to get a fade out of Pulsing and then go in for full burst. I think that's what he's got to do. He's got to run in, try to see if he can get a fade out of the guy, and then go in for a full Spear. Fear does break out of it very quickly. Reflect for a second, Void Sword while the man is on the move. Dookie may just have to run in and pop a defensive, go for as much healing as possible. Quick Charge does get to reconnect for a second. Rift is still expanding little by little. If you can be out of the Rift as it explodes, you might be okay. Pet joins in. Spiritual Follow, full burst. There goes the Disperse. You need a heal right now. I think you may just die to the dots. Does go for a quick reflect. I don't really know what you ended up reflecting back, honestly. Get another port. Out of pulsing, full void eruption, got himself a burst available, everything is up. You know what? Maybe Priest should not be taking a gate. Now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm getting second thought. He does get the, I think it is the cheat death, the Mechanum cheat death, right? But he's still dotted. Does he just die? Barely alive, man. He's got the extra, no, this is stun. I think it's over. Yeah, with that Rift stun, it is just over. He got a little bit of health. Just a little bit as DPs is stacking up. Yeah, it's over. Dude, Shatterprints are actually nutty. Oh, not a second. All they needed is like, what, a 50% buff to their Flay and Spike. And now the class can actually pop off super hard. With Patola trying to see if he can get himself a proper go here. Try to see if he can get himself full death mark. I think he faded the mark. Hold on a second. Did he just fade the mark? Hold on a moment. Did he just fade the mark? I think he did. Holy, that is the best fan ever. That is huge. I don't know if you play Rogue ever, but it's essentially their old, if you remember Vendetta, it's essentially Vendetta. It's a really big debuff. It's huge. It doubles up the bleeds, doubles up the poisons, all the poisons, like the poison that increases your Envenom damage. You get double of that. One poison I don't think doubles up with that, though. I think it used to for a bit, but man, it's a big button. It's a big cooldown on the Rogue. Trying to see if he can get himself a reset, man. Trying to see if he can get himself a proper go. Full bleeds. He's got himself a full go with Crimson. Wait, you just burst a Crimson? That's interesting. Hold on. The fade on Deathpack was massive. Disperse in a Crimson Tempest? Unusual, unless you're just trying to put it on cooldown. Because Crimson Tempest does quite a bit of damage now as a bleed. This is a decent bleed. It's very, very solid, but... Interesting. Unless he's literally just trying to keep Shadow, what is it, Disperse on cooldown. I don't know why I'm adding the word Shadow to Disperse. I don't need to. Full PI is available, but totally just trying to keep the poisons going from a distance, get himself a proper kidney shot. As full burst available for pulsing, he does get the full dots in. He won't have a death mark for this for the second here. Does he go Kingsbane? No, I don't think that's Kingsbane. Full Void Torrent out of the Priest though. Patola trying to see if he can hide behind the pillar. Kind of closing the gap. Looking for a potential kick. Possibly. That is going to be full ripped into a re-silence. Trying to go for a kick. Doesn't quite connect though. Super low. Vanish for a second. Get himself another Vanish. Cloak coming up very, very soon. If he can get himself a proper Cloak, he'll be okay. He just got to live. He's trying to get super aggressive though. Cheap shot. Tricking out of the Shadow Priest. The Cloak is available. So he's actually perfectly fine. Pulsing needs some in fear. There's going to be... Oh, that is a lot of damage out of the Rogue though. He just kept on trucking. Waiting for the Cloak. Waiting for a moment. The aggressive play paid off though. I think that was actually the play. Because actually Shadow Priest had a Disperse coming up very, very soon. Is it going to be check next? No. Apinami? No. Spyro? Yorim? No, it is Spyro. Man, it's going to be up next versus Rogue. But Tella got no health, no defenses, nothing. Maybe he can go in full dots onto Spyro, and then Deathmark can walk out of them. Maybe, possibly, just trying to see if he can get a setup. Cheap shot after. Into a Shiv? Is it Jason? Is he? He's there. He's pressing stuff, or not. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened. He stood, pressed his cooldowns, left. I'm assuming something happened. I'm assuming something happened in between. But I guess Patola, should that count as a kill? Should I chat? Full stun. As it's going to be trying to go for a proper stun on the Rogue. Does get the snow trip with the shatter. Does not quite get the proper full value of the shatter, but a blind out of the Rogue, still taking huge hits with a living bomb on top of it. That is rough, man. That is rough. Full blizzard to follow. Does get the step. Oh, that step. Oh, beautiful. He got himself the CC. Isaac picked up for Urim, so if he can get himself a shatter onto the Rogue, he knows exactly where he's at. Tried to go for a knock. Does not quite connect. Konako doesn't connect. The Rogue is really good around this pillar. Maximizing it. Pillar maxing right now. LOS maxing. Does end up avoiding the orb. That is going to be a Nova as he goes in for a Garrote. They're trying to build some dots. as well as calm points into a shadow melt, I think. It is a melt, yeah, into another road just to keep the CC rolling. Brand by the rim, kidney shot before he can escape, does go for the blink, dots himself a step, full dots a rim. I don't know if you can maximize this though. You just need to get the full bleeds and just live. There's full shifted power for the mage. Got himself cooldowns going back in. The angle is established versus rogue. Cloak is available, so I don't know if Patologist wants to run in and have a cloak ready, or just gonna back up out of it. That death mark though did not get nearly as much damage or nearly as much value as he wanted to, but he had to play it super safe. If he has King's Bane or maybe something else to throw into here, he might be alright. Goes in for a good road. Kid Ice Block really early. Cloaker Shot is on block really early for the both of them, in fact, actually. And Urim still has a massive health advantage as we get into the 57% dampening. Ring of Fire, Blizzard, if he got himself an orb too. Flurries around, Lance is right after. I don't know if he got a Living Bomb with it. Because if you get a Shadow Living Bomb too, that'll be a huge Smoke Bomb just to give himself a bit of cover into yet another Garrod. Have himself a reverse blink. So he's got himself at least out of that situation. If he has himself like a full Ring of Frost or Ring of Fire, Blizzard, Orb, then he could really just zone out the Rogue and not let him sit behind the pillar whatsoever. Rogue does get himself a bit of a reset though. With Blind coming back up very soon, he could potentially give himself a go. Ice Block, really aggressive. Really aggressive block, unless he's just trying to avoid these silences. Does go for the kick, trying to see if he can snowdrift the Rogue. No outs. Blizzard Bomb, hold on a second. Big Meteor. Oh, that is just a lot, man. Give it a Frost Mage who can go for shadow combos. A literal Meteor is a lot though. Auto, last one left over for the team too. He's got high dampen he's got to play into. He's got whatever healing he's got is not going to be a lot though. He needs to get super aggressive and the kill. Urim does not have a block here, so if you can just chip away this health little by little. Big silence, Dark Ascent, trying to go for a proper ascent. Halo, he's playing a full Archon build. If Urim can just avoid any of those flays, any of those sanity flays, then he'll be fine. Auto, got to make sure he doesn't get interrupted. He's trying to see if he can chase after the guy. He does not have the same ability, or rather he's going to slow down by the Frostbolt back to back though. He does get a full Living Bomb maybe? Or maybe proc early? Yeah, I don't really know at this point. This is rough though. For Auto, I don't know how he escapes this. Just constantly slowed. Wants to close the gap with Urim. Unable to with those images. Constantly pelting him with Frostbolts. Unless you just like fade them or fear them away. I don't think because there's much really you can do right now. Unless he gets line of sight of the Mage. Mage blinking around. Stun. As he goes for the blink. Does have Ultram. I don't know if you can remove it. Might want to. Dots are in. Urim can reposition at the very least. With his shield keeping him alive with those dots. Eventually should go down though. Trying to go for a proper Snowdrift. Does get the proper go with a Ray to disperse. If anything, Urim is at least getting big cooldowns out of Auto. At the very least, he's getting big CDs out of this guy. Worst to worst, now he's set up Auto. For whoever's going to be up next, should be able to just go in and blast. As it's going to be up enemies. Are you giving him man all proper Auto duel at 72% dampening? You don't have the time. I think you're just going to run in there, my guy. I know you want to be like super nice. But he can't heal, at least quickly. You might as well just run in there. Look at this guy trying to be super honorable right now. I appreciate it. Unless you just go to zone him out. Is that the point? He's like, you know what? I win this. I zone him out. There's not much he can do. He can sit behind the pillar, just over. As he does try to go for a kick. Auto does not go down yet. Hold on. Getting out of a Meteor. Not great health. Oh! Mind Blade Saturday on the sun. He got a proper stun. Can you just spam this? Oh no. Lance is, yeah. A bit of his was like, alright. Alright, I'm gonna give him a proper chance because I think I'll win this. Dude, mages with a full Living Bomb Crossfire builds. Out of this world, man. So good.